she walked into court about to lose her home. Her mother had just died and she was months behind on rent. When the judge said, "You don't have a plan," the room went silent. It felt like the end until the judge paused instead of signing the eviction. What happened next changed everything.
She is. Did we get Miss, we have her out of the. Yes. Okay, very good. Court recalls the case of Barbara Woods versus Roy Williams and Terry Williams.
Rachel Dornish,
Terry Williams.
plaintiff.
All right, both of you are here. What are we doing on this?
Your Honor, we did have an opportunity to speak, and I believe we've reached terms for a proposed consent judgment. The total due inclusive of costs is $978.30. That balance in March and the March charges we paid as follows: $500 plus March rent on or before March 3rd, and then the remaining balance on or before March 10th. I did advise Ms. Williams of her rights under MCR 4.201J, and I believe she's given me permission to sign on her behalf. We'd ask for a default judgment with respect to Roy Williams with the same terms.
Ms. Williams, is all of that correct?
Yes.
All
Yes,
right.
I
Do
am.
you have any questions regarding any of the terms of the judgment?
No,
Well, that didn't sound too sure. Do you have any questions?
no, it's unfortunately, I just couldn't find my receipt, so it is what it is.
Okay. All right. Judgment to the plaintiff. That is by consent in the amount requested with the terms with the writ to issue as indicated in the judgment. All right. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you
Your
guys.
Honor.
Have a great weekend.
You as well,
All
Ms.
right.
Williams.
Same.
And that's it for me, Judge. Have a great weekend.
Okay, you too.
Thank you.
Evergreen Apartments versus.
The courtroom moves fast. One tenant agrees to a payment plan, another doesn't even show, and the judge signs a default judgment on the spot. Then a man admits he still hasn't paid what he promised, and the judge gives him a little extra time but warns him it's getting worse if he loses his roof.
Kevin Sherman. If not checked that all right. All right, Mr. Fink, would you like to take a default?
Yes, sir.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do. Your Honor, this is an action for non-payment of rent. This defendant, Kevin Sherman, is in arrears $1,289.52 in rent. The taxable costs are $172. We request a default judgment in the amount of $1,461.52 with a writ to issue after the statutory period. This is a possession-only judgment, Your Honor.
Judgment to the plaintiff, that is by default. For possession, redemption amount is in the amount requested with the writ to issue in 10 days.
Thank you.
And you know what I think? I think there's a sticker for this file went the same place as my stamp, because there is none.
You mean right here, Your Honor?
Just saying. All right, court calls the case of Gulf Site Lake 1 and 2 versus BK, is it the area?
James Fink for the plaintiff.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. Your name?
Bakad Diarra.
All right. And what are we doing?
He owes $2,941.17. He applied at DHS today, but not within, well, it's today 5 days.
He's passed it. Well, hold on a second. Did you pay them $1,000 today?
No, I didn't get to pay the $1,000. I'm supposed to get paid today for my job, so I was going to combine that and maybe get that in by the end of the day or tomorrow. Yeah, but I did call Hawk, like how you told me, and they sent me to the ozone, and they sent me a list of numbers to contact, and I applied through DHS to get the assistance, and now it's just pending.
Did Hawk give you an appointment?
No, I didn't. I don't know.
When did you call them?
This morning.
Why'd you wait so long? I mean,
because I've been trying to catch up on certain bills, and I haven't even been at home like that. So yeah, I just been trying to catch up on a lot of different things.
Your Honor, we're 5 weeks from the issuance of the summons.
I know. Sir, I'm going to issue a judgment pending no tribal issue after a hearing for the total amount of $29,41.17, and the writ would issue normally on the 2nd. I will have it issued that Friday, the 6th. So I'll give you a little bit of extra time, but you've got to get it together. This doesn't include what you're gonna.
Super behind, especially having to pay a car out of the impound, and
No,
it's
get
been a
it.
lot of stuff.
I get it, but it's going to get even worse if you don't have a roof over your head.
That's totally true.
All right. Thank you.
I understand. Thank you.
In your honor, I'll just say, we looked at the ledger together. Up until this case, he'd been there 18 months and had never had a case filed on him.
On him.
Which is, you know, as the court knows, not something that everybody's able to achieve.
Right.
I hope you make it.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, you enjoy your day.
Next, a woman says her mom passed away and her life fell apart. She's training for a new job, but admits she has no real plan to catch up. The judge looks concerned, tells her that worries him, and gives her 1 week, then sends her straight to the clerk's office to get on a computer and meet a court liaison for resources.
Oh, no.
May we approach, your honor?
Who? You, Miss
Counsel,
Mason? Yeah, come on. Linking on up in here. Court does call the case of Gulfside Lake 3 versus Latanya Powell.
James Sink for the plaintiff.
Hello.
Hello,
What's your name?
Latanya P. Powell.
All right. Where are we on this case? This is your motion?
I'm looking to see if this was a motion or a no writ without a hearing case.
I think it's a motion. I'm sure it's a motion.
She paid $538 after entry of the judgment. She's paid nothing since.
All right, what do you want to tell me? She had indicated her mother passed away. She was taking care of her mom, and then, well, why don't you tell me?
Yeah, my life just pretty much fell apart from there. I'm just started as well. I just got a job working for the post office, but I'm in training right now, so I just wanted to let you know that I was sort of working like cleaning houses, but you know, that's not enough to pay my bills, but this job will be.
What's her balance at this point? Because February.
382109, 382109.
Have you gone to apply for assistance at all?
I asked Hawk and they said they could potentially help me if I at least pay like 800. But I feel like, you know, they mentioned that to me before in the past and I brought it down like they told me and they did not help me. So
When was that though?
that was like last year.
So, and I mean, some of that may have been where they told you that they didn't, and then all of a sudden their funding went away. So it's not that they wouldn't do it, it's just they didn't have the funds there. When do you get paid from this job?
With me being in training, I couldn't even tell you. Like, so yeah.
Can you move out?
If I was to do that, I was thinking next week, maybe. Oh, can I also just be transparent with you? I know my
Absolutely.
bill is looking kind of crazy and everything that I got going on. I'm also a little nervous to like accept time as well because, you know, let's say you give me a certain amount of time and I'm still not caught up. I just would prefer to avoid eviction. Like if I have to move out, I'll gladly do that. I could be out next week. But I just really need to avoid the eviction if possible.
If you're out next week, where would you go?
That's another story. That I don't know, but that can be figured out. What I can't figure out is having eviction on my record for 7 years.
But you don't, right as we sit here now, you don't have a plan to how you're gonna be able to do it.
With my mom passing, my life fell apart. I have no idea that she was really all I had. So
And you just haven't gotten in touch at all with Hawk.
the call that I had with them, that was it. They was like, maybe if you can at least pay 800 and you know, like that was like last week. I had talked to the landlord and you know that she had mentioned that to try again because I tried with Hawk before. She said try again. So that's what I
Did
did.
you try again or?
I had called, yeah, I called them.
Oh, that was the try again.
Yes, that was, yeah.
All right.
Is Miss Amy online?
She is. And so here's what I'm gonna do, ma'am. You gotta have a plan in place. Right now, you don't. What worries me is you're not sure what you're doing next.
Another tenant says overtime got cut, bills are auto-debited, and she's confused about the ledger. The judge breaks down the numbers, shows what she'll owe, and makes it clear she must be at a zero balance. She tries to keep up, but the judge's tone shifts. This isn't about excuses, it's about deadlines.
No.
Right?
Correct.
So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna adjourn it. I'm gonna give you one more week to try to see what we can get through. So the 27th, 2026 at 2 p.m. That's an in-person hearing. But what I want you to do right now, I want you to go down to the clerk's office. Can you let them know that you're gonna go into one of our rooms, get on a computer there they'll sign you into my meeting here. And then I'm gonna put you into a breakout room with Amy, the court liaison officer, and see what resources and other things are out there for you.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep. Yes.
Do you have proof that you're employed by the post office?
Yes, I mean, I have my badge and that works.
Oh, okay. So, well, okay. I'm just saying they may, one of the things is going to be, are you going to be able to sustain, if you stay there, are you going to be able to sustain living there? And
As far as like, for example, like if let's say I'm working towards knocking down my balance. For me, when I'm in like actually really start the after my training days are over, I will be in the post office. I know from there I can be back ahead, but
no, I got you. I understand what you're saying.
I just don't know as far as the plan of how to get caught up.
Right. I know. That's why we're going to try to figure that out. Okay. So go down there. They'll be waiting for you. They'll put you on a computer. We'll put you into a breakout room with Amy.
Okay.
And then we'll see you next week at 2.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Hamilton Crossing 2 versus Veronica Witz.
James Sink for the plaintiff.
Hello, Miss Wittzett. How are you? I think I'm doing okay. We'll see. All right. You filed a motion. So it explains your good cause. But then
That motion either.
we have an issue up front about mailing these out.
Well, until Miss Pugh Powell gets on the job, the post office won't get it there on time anyway.
Right. Basically, she's indicating she was at work. She works with people who are ill. She didn't have anybody to relieve her with the client that she was with. All right. So how much does she owe at this point?
$23.75. She owes $17.45 on the judgment. She posted, I think, $660
today,
Yes.
today.
which brought it up to 2 months rent of $11.60. So that would be, I think, 12 something. So my dilemma was I was basically living beyond my means and my finances got stretched. They cut our overtime at work. I don't know what's going on there. But they're basically overworking us, but not wanting to give us the overtime. And it put me in a bind. So now, like everything is behind. I called Hawk and they told me that I made too much money, but I have my son living with me, but they said they had to talk to him and he's in Philadelphia with his father. So they told me without him, I couldn't even make an appointment. So
That's an adult son.
the adult son, he's 25. And so, when I went to my doctor's office, like I'm feeling stressed at this point. So the liaison at my doctor's office is trying to help me. But again, that's all I got as of right now. And like everything is super behind. And so I wouldn't be able to rectify it and pay it until the 7th, the balance. And that should
Until the 7th?
of March. And that would include March's rent. So I would be caught up totally on the 7th of March. And my rent isn't due until the 5th. So basically, if they could extend me with what I have in escrow and what I could pay on the 7th, it'll catch me completely up.
So is that the next time that you have a paycheck? Is this the 6th or 7th?
Tomorrow I get paid, but I've been off work. I had got COVID, so I was off work. So my check tomorrow isn't gonna be that much and I still have to get to work. And I have bills that come out of my check. My car note and everything comes automatically debited. So once they take that in my insurance, I'm not gonna have it tomorrow or Monday, whenever they pay us. They've been sporadically paying us. Sometimes I get paid on Saturday and sometimes I get paid on.
But you can say that you're gonna tell me that you can pay up everything.
By the 7th of March.
Let's make sure we're all talking about the same number you're on.
Okay, go ahead.
So that'll be about 3,000. And how much do you have in escrow?
$660.
How would it be
Hang on.
$660.
11?
That's all you have? You don't have anything else?
Well, hold on a second. Did you make 2 payments to escrow?
I made one today and I.
That's why. Okay. I was looking at that receipt and not looking at the register of action. So I actually have 1160 in escrow. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
2, a little less than 2 in March.
How?
Well, because March rent gets added.
To the 1735, right?
Well, right now you owe 2375.
And then the big moment, Judge Simpson signs the eviction order anyway, but delays execution until March 9th to give her a final shot to pay. He warns her, if it's not paid, they can show up and enforce it. The tenant says she understands because now it's real, and the clock is running.
That's with March's rent, sweetie.
No,
It's not?
no, that's February's rent.
Your judgment was in January.
I'm confused now. So,
Okay, your judgment, when it was taken,
I'm
it was taken on January 30th. So it was taken right at the end of January.
Right.
So since that time, your February rent has clicked in.
which made it 17, I thought
How much is your monthly?
my rent is 580
The judgment was 1745,
Correct.
and I had made them a payment. I really don't-
580 plus a late fee has been added for February, so that's 630. So that took it to 2375 and add another 580 on March 1st. Late fee won't kick in until the 6th, so that'll be 2955.
5 is what I get. And so at 2955, then if I count 1160, can you give me that? 2955 minus 1160, 1795
Oh,
or thereabouts.
look, I guess I gotta work on it. I don't have a choice.
Hmm?
I don't have a choice. I'm way total off. I'm gonna have to get my ledger from them because it's not adding up.
So what I was gonna do is this, I was gonna release all of the escrow to the plaintiff.
Mhm.
I was gonna sign the order of eviction, but indicate that it cannot be executed till, do you get paid that Saturday?
Yes.
Okay, so that it can't be executed until March 9th. Oh, so I'm signing the writ though. So if it's not paid, that she's got to pay March, part of this also is that she's got to pay March. She's got to have a 0 balance. You got me?
Yes.
And I'm going to extend your time, but I'm not going to recall the writ. I'm not staying it. It's going to be out there. But understand, if it's not paid on the 9th, they can show right up. They
Gotcha.
can go all the way up with the preparation of doing it.
Gotcha.
You understand me?
Yes.
Is that Mr. Moore?
Yes, it
I want to
is.
make sure that he understands not to,
Yes, we will make sure.
thank
And
you.
it's you said 1735?
1785, but check with the
1785.
office because by the 9th, it'll be another 50. You can have that.
Right.
You know what you need to do? Go find some money.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely, for sure.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. And then just put on there, yeah, you can put it on there, not to execute it for the night, but also send an email and more. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Outside Lakes 3 versus Harley Argo, that matter's dismissed on plaintiff's motion without prejudice. Thank you. Who is? Miss Argo?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, they dismissed your case.
I
Is
know.
that all?
Yeah, I just wanted to hear you say it again.
Okay. All right.
All right. Thank you so much, Judge. You have a good weekend.
You do the same.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
BO Properties versus Cozine Welch.